হ্যালো, মেহেদি হাসান। কি অবস্থা, কেমন আছেন? আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভালো। আপনি কেমন আছেন?
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick
এই
off.
তো
The
আজিয়া
excitement's
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভালো।
already
আপনি
palpable.
কেমন আছেন?
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
It's Van Basten! Batistuta gets flagged offside.
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম জান্নাত গেমিং। আমি আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভালো আছি। আপনারা সবাই কেমন আছেন?
And it's Conte. Might be done. The finish! Big moment!
কেন কোনো
Massive
রকম কেন,
goal!
কি হয়েছে?
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So, a breakthrough already. Alexander-Arnold, he's picked his way through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Schneider, good driving run. Oh,
আরে
that's
ছি,
fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side,
আহা,
dogged defence on the other. And that was very necessary.
কথাবার্তা রে।
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Alexander-Arnold. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hernes. David
আরে
Villa.
অফসাইড।
And the whistle's gone, presumably for
ওদের ভাই
offside.
কাম হিয়ার। কিছু যদি মনে না করেন, আপনি কোন জেলা থাকেন? রাজশাহী? মনে করার তো কিছু নেই।
Manchester United really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are
Are
willing to run
taking?
at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that interception
Whoa,
was
mess up করছে।
most necessary.
He read that really well
Seriously?
and stopped it.
Good running, strong and purposeful. He's got away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And reclaimed it in a trice. He's going for goal. And that is
কি হচ্ছে?
wildly
ডিভিশন
off
হচ্ছে,
target.
ডিভিশন।
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd
ডিভিশন
will
খেলে একটু
stay a
পরে
little
খেলছি
quieter next
ফ্রেন্ডলি
time.
ম্যাচ, একটু হারি।
De Bruyne. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, good take in a good area. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
There will be 1 minute added
Played
time.
out wide. Great vision. Now this could be a chance.
আরে ধাক্কা দিতে এ যদি
There
ও
is the
দিন
half-time
ডিভিশন
whistle.
ডিসকোডে
So a
আসেন
steady,
কথা
solid and
বলি,
more than
তোমার
satisfactory
কথা
first half.
অনেক মিষ্টি
They've got the
আসে
lead
ডিসকোডে।
and that gives them something to build on after the break.
খাইছেন কিছু?
Well, obviously things are not
হ্যাঁ,
good,
আসছেন।
Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9, Dembele. Number 15.
So off we go once more.
David Villa.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on every...
Big chance!
Oh, nice goal. Win.
They
Always.
have hauled
When it's
themselves
broke.
right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball...
Batistuta! Oh, and that is really
Yeah,
good
shake.
tenacity.
Hello.
Inter Milan with the corner. They're first.
It is what it is. Na, Uday bhai?
Well, there's the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Haaland. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He is through here.
করেছি এত সুন্দর সুযোগ
Manchester
Hatchara
United
করলো, হাতছাড়া তো
have
করলো না।
clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to...
He's having a
আরে আমি ভাবলাম
And he
মুলি
was there
ছিল
to
রে
get a vital touch. Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, easy pickings there. De Bruyne. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's played in.
অফসাইড না তাই তো
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
আপনার বাসা আমার বাসা বললামই তো রাজশাহীতে দেখি নতুন প্লেয়ারটা পাইছি কেমন খেলে it is what it is yeah ম্যানুয়াল খেলেন নাকি অ্যাসিস্ট্যান্ট
Substitution
ম্যানুয়াল
for
ম্যানুয়াল
Manchester United.
আমি হচ্ছে একটু
So,
আগে
time for changes on
স্মার্ট
both
অ্যাসিস্ট
sides,
অন
actually.
করছিলাম একটা অপোনেন্টের জন্য আমি খেলি না ওভাবে
Field. Number 13, Guti. Number 42.
Roberto Carlos.
Substitution in progress.
And the pass is intercepted. Tries to play it through. He's found a way through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. The ball's swung in.
ও বাইসাইকেল
And he's
কি
heaved
কোন
it
দে
away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
"75 minutes played. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. And this is Batistuta.
Inter really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this,
When
it'll be
বার হতে
fully
পারেনি।
deserved.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
এটা কি ধরনের ডিফেন্স এই সময় এসে গোল খেলাম
Inter! And they've got their lead back.
আমি প্রেস করে খেলতে আজকে আপনার
Forced the
কেমনে
error
মনে
and
হলো
extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Inter Milan take the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter.
Oh, shooting
নাইস
chance!
গোল হালাল
No mistake! They have stolen level at the last!
এ
No space,
ये क्या हुआ
no
मेरा नेट
problem.
को?
You just cannot
ডিসপ্লে
stop him.
অন্ধকার হয়ে আছে
Well, he
কেন
had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won
বাই
the
রে
day.
বাই আমার কি নেট আসে না গেছে ডিভিশন এরকম হওয়ার কোনো মানে হয় क्या कर सकता हूँ मैं यस 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 शाबाश আমি ভাবলাম ও আমাকে না লস দেখায় দেয়, চিল চিলি হুইল। আমি বললাম আমার নেট মরে গেছে, হয়তো এরকম। ওদের ভাই মনে করে দিয়ে আজকে কিন্তু খেলা আছে। আপনি যখন সিবি দিয়ে প্রেস তখনই স্পেস ক্রিয়েট হয়। এইখানে ফুলব্যাকের সিএমএফ দিয়ে প্রেস দিবে শুরুতে, দেন ডিবক্সে বল আসলে সিবি দিয়ে প্রেস দেবেন। আপনি কি উইন দিয়েছে? আপনি কি উইন দিয়েছে? ইয়েছে। ম্যাচের ভিতরে যদি বল হোল্ড করে খেলেন তাহলে আপনার গেম প্লে আরো ভালো হবে। সবাই যদি হোল্ড করেই খেলে তাহলে কি হোল্ড করে খেলবে না? সেটা হচ্ছে আমি এক্সেপশনাল। খেলবো ফ্রেন্ডলি ম্যাচ পরে, একটু একটু ডিভিশন খেলি, আসি তো ফ্রেন্ডলি ম্যাচ খেলবো নি, প্যারা নাই, প্যারা নাই, চিল। আপনার টিম বার্সা আজকে হারবে, দেখা যাক। ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম নিশাদ, কেমন আছেন? হারে না জিতে দেখেন, বুঝছেন? আচ্ছা, কম বেশি সবাই গুড অ্যান্সার না? আমি তো প্রেস করে খেলা একটু কমায় দিছি, ম্যাশ আপ করে খেলছি। মাদামা আজ খেল কি? আমি আমার মতন যদি একটু না খেলি তাহলে আর খেলার গেম প্লে কি থাকলো? আরে রিয়াল মাদ্রিদের হচ্ছে কি বলবো, কিছু কথা হচ্ছে মানে এসএমএস এ অ্যান্সার দেওয়া হয় না, মুখে মুখে প্রকাশ করা হয়, সেটা হচ্ছে খেলাতে আজকে প্রকাশ হয়। বলে লাভ আছে, দেখা যাক কি হয়।
This certainly matters.
বুঝছি বুঝছি।
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence on any team he plays in.
Leading from the back, as it were.
Exactly.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, good ball!
Oh, goalkeeper!
Very well to get to that.
On
Look,
fire,
when we talk
fire.
about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Oh, that's a key interception. Hernes is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Wow, ওর প্লেয়ার রেখে দিচ্ছি।
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pushkas. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
That's good play from him.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's fabulous. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now there's the shot.
ওরে আল্লাহ, একটু নিচ দিয়ে গেলেন যায়।
Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's
আচ্ছা, একটু
usually
পর
better
বল
than
দিচ্ছি,
that.
ম্যাচটা খেলে নি, পোল দিচ্ছি, থামেন। গেম সাউন্ড একটু লো করেন, অনেক হাই। আচ্ছা একটু ম্যাচটা হাফ টাইম হোক, খেলছি তো এখন, বার হতে পারছি না। কি রে, আমার অপোনেন্টের নেটই নাই যে মনে হয়।
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
না রে,
Oh, he's
ওইখানে
enjoyed
দিতেই চাইনি।
that. He evidently loves the contest. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's had a
গেম
shot!
সাউন্ড
And that's
একটু আস্তে দিতে হবে,
offside.
দিলাম আস্তে।
Come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning.
ওকে, এখন সাউন্ড ঠিক আছে?
This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Hernes. Roberto Carlos. And he was quick to react. Well, that pass isn't the best. Look at the
Wow, nice.
goal!
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে।
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's Sneijder. Great ball, and he's in. Tries a shot! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a
আমার তো
deficit,
ডিভিশন ওরকম করে খেলাই হয় না,
defense didn't drop.
নেট চেক করতে যে ডিভিশন খেলে যা এবার তো গোল।
Swift, incisive, deadly. Can he finish?
ও নাইস গোল।
Oh, Manchester United into the lead once more. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Well, this is
ও
He's got it.
ডেম্বেলে ইজন ফায়ার।
Impressible.
আপু চুপ করে ম্যাচ দেখি কি, আমি চুপ করে কথা বলছিলাম।
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Added time.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal.
মুড়ি আল্লাহ একটু বলটা পার হয়ে গেলে হয়।
Now it's Puskás.
ওকে 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 কুল তো ডেফিনেটলি।
Manchester United are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see
Video
the
the
margin
key
getting
from
better.
season to 4 seconds or less
Manchester
start the
United head in for half-time with a 3-1
key
lead.
frame কম। আচ্ছা কি ফ্রেম কত দিয়ে আছে? আমার তো 2 দিয়ে থাকার কথা।
And the second half gets underway. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Owen. And Owen! Really well taken goal. The second half off to a spectacular start. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Puskás! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Sneijder with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri. Owen.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Villa. Threads one in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard. It's not an especially good pass, that. Atletico Mineiro finding their passes. Shot could be on. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And claimed it back swiftly. Nice sequence of passes, this.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple Just calculation, no more, no less.
নাইস গোল এমবেলে তো ফায়ার হয়ে আছে
Oh, taken with style. Two to the
ওরে
goal.
ওরে ওরে ওরে
They are purring, absolutely purring. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rodri. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident. He's having a shot!
গোলকিপার
Sticks it away! With so little time left, grandstand finish!
After 86
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
substitution in progress.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
উফ রিয়াল মাদ্রিদ উইন দিস টাইম ডিভিশন স্ক্রিন কাস্টের জন্য কোন অ্যাপস ইউজ করেন স্ক্রিন কাস্টের জন্য কোন অ্যাপস আমি হচ্ছে একটা সফটওয়্যার পিসিতে ইউজ করি সেটা হচ্ছে ডুয়ান আপনারা এখন ফোন থেকে যদি করেন এখন আপনার অ্যান্ড্রয়েড না আইওএস এটা একটা ফ্যাক্ট
Both sides
এটার
then
উপরে
take
ডিপেন্ড
this
করে
chance
কি
to
করবেন
return to their benches. Atletico Mineiro give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
There will be
I
5
thought it was
minutes
going to
added
happen
time.
then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Looking for a runner. Conte. Hazard. Conte. Owen. And he's on his way. Goes for a shot. Goal.
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ পেড
Two ahead.
ডিভাইস আপনার অ্যান্ড্রয়েড আপনি এখন কি ফোন থেকে মানে স্ক্রিন কাস্ট করবেন নাকি হচ্ছে ডাইরেক্ট ফোন দিয়ে করবেন না ফোন থেকে পিসি করবেন
And time is up. Manchester United can reflect on a job
Acha.
really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better
ফোন টু
side.
পিসি তাহলে ডুয়ান আপনারা কিনে নিতে পারেন ফ্রি ফ্রি আসলে হয় না ওরকম ভালো আমি অনেক সাফার করছি বুঝছেন
I think we just saw a team.
তারপর একটু কষ্ট করে আপনি যদি রেগুলার করেন বা আপনার যদি ইচ্ছা থাকে একটু ইনভেস্ট করার করতে পারেন এই ভালো আপনার সার্ভিস দিবে আচ্ছা একটা পোল ক্রিয়েট করি ওয়েট আচ্ছা তার আগে আমি একটু সেটিং ঠিক করিনি একটা মিনিট আউটপুট জিরোই তো করা আছে আর কি করতে হবে কানেকশন অ্যাপটা ইউজ করেন গেমিং পিন লো রাখে আরে ওইটা কি অ্যান্ড্রয়েডের জন্য না তো ভাইয়া আজিজুল হাকিম তো আমি তো অ্যান্ড্রয়েডে খুঁজেই পাইনি যাই হোক আমি একটা পোল ক্রিয়েট করি Okay, ball setup done. Now okay done. কি হলো এবার দেখেন ভোট দেন ভোট Hi, happy subscribe করলাম thank you power game nice let me subscribe everybody okay 10% and what no problem don't you putting oil find some medicine that I use now friendly then একটু খেলি মনে করেন ডিভিশন খেলা হয় না তো একটু খেলি ফ্রেন্ডলি খেলবো সমস্যা নাই একটু খেলি ডিভিশন খেলি তারপরে ফ্রেন্ডলি খেলি বাই দ্য ওয়ে ক্লাস 20 আসছে শুন নাইস তেত্রিশশো দশ এটা পেড কোন নাকি জমাইছে পুরা জমা না কোন আমি দেওয়া 26 অক্টোবর ইয়া আরে আমি কিসের জন্য আমি আজকে কোশ্চেনই ভুল করছি আরে এক মিনিট আরে আমার ব্রেন কি কোনোভাবে আরে আজ কিসের জন্য 26 তারিখে খেলা সরি মাথা তো গেছে হ্যাঁ ওয়েট আচ্ছা এই ম্যাচটা শেষ করি তারপরে দিই আমার কি ভাবলাম আমি আজকে তো বার্সার খেলা আছে 10টার সময় আর রিয়াল মাদ্রিদের 26 তারিখে সাথে
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans
হ্যাঁ
are
ডিভিশন ম্যাচ
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up. Underway very soon. So off we go then. Dembele totally focused today, as always, as he has been throughout the 499 appearances he's made up until this one.
Well, what an amazing career he's had, Peter, and I'm sure this won't be the last significant landmark he'll surpass. I think when it comes to consistency, this guy has set the levels.
And he's there to get it away. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Oh, he's been caught napping. Hernes. Now, can they get him away? And the finish!
Snyder
The assured keeper there. Well,
That is
someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Tries to get it clear. Roberto Carlos. Subimendi. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Caught offside that time.
হ্যাঁ আসবে তো, আরে প্রো প্লেয়ার এত তাড়াতাড়ি আসলেন। আজকে খেলা আছে বার্সার।
Looking to play him in. Park Ji-sung. Quick look there. Oh, smashing header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cannavaro gets it away. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And it's made its way to him. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's picked out the run. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, that has not gone well.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
আরে এত লুসো পাস
For
কেন?
the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Schneider. Lovely pass, but can he get there? This looks promising. Lovely feet. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Subimendi. That's a sharp pass. Roberto Carlos. That's Park Ji-sung. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that'll be the final action of the
দশটা থেকে
first
খেলা।
half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
পাটিয়া কি না? চিনে যাচ্ছে কি?
And we're underway again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Koundé. Nicely weighted ball. Park Ji-sung. It's Park Ji-sung. Schneider looking for a runner. That ball looks a good one. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that is as far as they're going to go. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Guti. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal.
না না ফ্রেন্ডলি খেলছি না
We've all been yearning for. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's
ডিভিশন খেলছি ডিভিশন
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the first.
এরে নেটওয়ার্ক আটকে গেছে
Well, talk about the perfect start to
আরে
the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And Batistuta! Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner.
কিছুখানে আপনি কে ওরা
It's their second corner of the game.
চিনি না তো আমি রোমিও প্লেস ওয়াইটি মানে ইউটিউব মনে হয় হ্যাঁ আমি বাংলাদেশি বেঙ্গলি
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Cavani. Number 9, Guti. Number 7, Park Ji-sung. Number 5, Conte. Coming on the field, number 30.
Backward it goes. And the shot!
Number 50.
Good try. The
Okay.
outcome could so easily have been different.
42.
Make it.
Substitution.
অফসাইড না হয়ে যায় আরে ওই অত দূর থেকে আসছে
For offside.
আই এম ফ্রম ইন্ডিয়া আপু কেমন আছেন শেখ সাদি এই তো ভালো ভাই আপনি কেমন আছেন ক্লাবে খেলা বাদে এখানে কি করেন
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Great run on the overlap here. Now, can they get it back? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Davids gets it away. Rodri. Hernes. Threads one in. He's being urged to shoot. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay on
হ্যাঁ হোল প্লেয়ার আছে তো
Corner number
কিন্তু
2.
আমি যে হোল প্লেয়ার সিএমএফ খেলাচ্ছি
Danger averted for now. And that has put paid to that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Davids with the clearance.
হ্যালো হাই
Ronaldinho. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
There will be 3
That's just
minutes
playing it
added
safe
time.
and simple. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Kunde cuts it out.
আরে টাইমই শেষ এখানে ফুটু খাটু করছে
Quite a game, one that was
Hi,
always on
hello.
the edge until the very
নিশু
final
কেমন আছো
whistle.
নিশু আবার
No
কি
shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
And if you do have a chance today,
So,
please
Jim, how
take
do you
some time
reflect
out to
on
give
what
your
we've
support
seen?
to our
Well, there's
best
no
stadium
shortage of
partner.
effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half goal.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
কি অবস্থা আপনার? এই তো আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভালো। আজকে বার্সা 2টা খাবে গোল। যদি না খায় আমি 50টা আইডি সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিতে পারছি। রিয়াল মাদ্রিদ ভক্ত মানে একটু বেশি কিছু খায় কি বলছেন? হ্যাঁ বলেন তো। হালা মাদ্রিদ। ফরমেশনটা একটু বিস্তারিত বলেন। আমার ফরমেশনের বিস্তারিত সুন্দরভাবে একটা ভিডিও করা আছে, একটু দেখেন। আমার এই চ্যানেলে দেখেন, ভিডিও ছাড়া আছে, A to Z বলা আছে, একটু দেখে নেন। আপু কি আপু কিন্তু একটাতে হারছে। তো হোয়াট, রাখবো কিসের জন্য? মুড না ভালো থাকলে সেটা একটা আলাদা ব্যাপার। But Real Madrid fans about every team who play against Barcelona noise. Most of our team in football history is Fabregas. হালা মাদ্রিদ না হালার মাদ্রিদ। হালার মাদ্রিদ। আর আমি মেসি টাইমের ব্যস্ত। ও ওকে ওকে, দেখা যাক। প্রমোশন চলছে। 33% বার্সা, রিয়াল মাদ্রিদ, সিএস 80%। দেখা যাক, প্রেডিকশন করা আর খেলার ম্যাচে দেখা যাবে না। কথা হবে খেলাতে, এখানে না। আপনার এজ কত? আমার কোনো এজ নাই। আমার এজ নাই, কিসে পড়ি সেটাও নাই।
This is just
পোল
about
চেক
reaching a
করো।
crescendo here as these two sides get
সো
ready to lock horns.
বলে দিই,
This is football at its finest.
against Manchester United.
কারেক্টে
And the move
1700 এত
into
পয়েন্ট
possession
হয়েছে
to set up
আজকে ডিভিশন।
perfect ambience for the central characters who are reeling out
1743
super
দিয়ে
form.
ডিভিশন কিভাবে ওয়ান ডান করলেন বুঝলাম না। পয়েন্ট নাকি র্যাঙ্ক? র্যাঙ্কিং এর কথা বলছেন?
So it's away we go then. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Oh, it's Van Basten! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Zubimendi. Oh, he's
গোল!
shot!
হাই হাই
Well, he
হাই
certainly
হাই।
wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Beckham producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neither side yet able to find the net. Cleared without hesitation. They get a throw in.
বার্সা তো রেফারি কিনা রাখে যখন মাদ্রিদের সাথে খেলা হয়, তাই না? বুঝতে পারছি আপনি কিরকম সাপোর্টার।
Hernus was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
অফসাইড
Well seen. Saw that coming. That was
কেমনে অফসাইড না হালান্ড
goal, France! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often...
There's the
কি
shot!
ওখানে ছুঁয়েই হলো না
Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
এত ফাস্ট যায় রে ভাই মানে
2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Schneider. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, good-looking ball. Hernes.
That's good play from him.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he spark a counter here?
Yeah.
Good ball over the top. Big chance. It's Van Basten! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
হাই রে ভাই
Truthfully, it was hard to see.
এই বল ধরতে পারে ছি
Could move up a gear here.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And he's intervened well there. It is a corner. This possibly the last play of the half.
আমাকে আমার মতন খেলতে দেন বুঝছেন আপনারা যেভাবে খেলেন সেভাবে আমি খেলি না অত পাস অত আমার ভালো লাগে না আমার মতন খেলতে দেন
Well, he got rid because he was
হারি
under pressure.
সমস্যা নেই
And the first half is done. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin.
ট্রফির কথা না বলাই ভালো হোল্ড অন ব্রাদার আর কত
That gets things going for the second half. Manchester United.
এই মানুষগুলাই যখন হারবে তখন এর মুখের কথা এতবার কাপ নিছি এই করছি ওই করছি সব বলবে হ্যাঁ আর যখনই হচ্ছে মানে জিতার আগে এত এত ফর 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 মানে কি এরকম করে কে এরা কেমন কথাবার্তা
Demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So just a consolation.
খেলায় যদি এরাই বুঝাই দিত আগে থেকে তাহলে মানুষ আর খেলতোই না ওরে কথাই শুনতো
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Manchester United are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
Baresi plays it long. Played out to the left flank. He's had it taken off him. And it's Aubameyang. Dembele. Here's Rodri. Hernes. And he's heaved it away. Hazard at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. Aimed beyond the defence. Now that looks a decent ball. And the finish! They've scored! A horrible blip, a horrible blip.
কাপুচনের বার্সা করতে
Utterly
রাজি আছে
avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they
আমার
were
জন্য
well
কারো
today
মানে
for
এইগুলো
not moving the
কথাবার্তা
ball smartly enough
ফানি ফানি
through a very strong pressing wave.
এমবাপ্পে নামাবো তাই বলছেন নাকি রিয়াল মাদ্রিদের কথা বলছেন?
Substitution for France. Number 2, Kukcu.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 23.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Coming on the field. Number
Well, that's good
41.
defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Number 16.
Mbappe,
Number 11.
and he's there to retrieve it. And the shot!
ওরে ভাই ওখানে অন্য কেউ যদি থাকতো
And that could come.
আরে জুবিয়েন্ডি
Focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be
নুসু খান
a
যেখানে
significant
সাবস্ক্রাইব
moment.
করা সেখানে ইউসিএল ছাড়া মাদ্রিদ ছাড়া সিনেমা স্টোরি
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cannavaro. Oh, there's a probing ball. Expertly
Oh,
cut
right,
out,
it's
really
clearly
nicely
good.
done. That's going to go a long way.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Neymar! Well, the finish
কোন
certainly
অ্যাপ
didn't
দিয়ে
match
লাইভ
the bill.
করেন?
Neymar really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
কোনো অ্যাপ দিয়ে করি না সফটওয়্যার হচ্ছে ফোন থেকে কেবল দিয়ে স্ক্রিন কাস্ট হয়
Last ditch defending, but that'll do. Neymar closing in on goal.
France can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
যদি বার হতে পারি রে পারি
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Couldn't squeeze it through.
যা
Oh, it's
আর হলো না
fantastic. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Network is good. It's funny. Oh, what a joke. হ্যাঁ ফ্রেন্ডলি খেলি আজ বাড়ছে নিউ সিএফ তালিবার মতো ওয়াইফাই থাকলে এটাই সমস্যা সবাই রিলস দেখে সারাদিন তাহলে আমার ভিডিও যারা দেখে বেশিরভাগ রিয়াল মাদ্রিদ ফ্যান যা বুঝলাম যে আসবেন আসেন আমার তো কোনো সমস্যা নেই আমার রাউটার কত এমবিপিএস 36 লালিগা নো হিস্টোরি এই স্টপ প্লিজ সবাই চুপ করেন তো এখানে কিন্তু কেউ আগে বার্সা নিয়ে বেশি ইয়া করতে আসেনি যে রিয়াল মাদ্রিদের ফ্যানরাই আসে এসব শুরু করছে আমি বল দিছি নর্মালি ভোট করবেন হ্যাঁ জিততেই পারে এই সেই হ্যান ত্যান হারা যাবে, হাগে দিবে, এইগুলা কি ধরনের কথাবার্তা বলেন? দরকার আছে কোনো এগুলা কথাবার্তা বলা? ফ্যান ফ্যান মানে এরকম তো বুঝি না কি রিপ্রেজেন্ট করে। ট্রল করা রিয়াল মাদ্রিদ আগে শুরু করছে, দেখেন তো ভালো করে।
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and providing analysis and expert opinion.
আজ আগে এসএমএস দেখেন কে শুরু করছে, ঠিক আছে? আমি দেখে আসলাম এসএমএস, ভালো করে আগে এসএমএস দেখে আসেন। ওজা ভাই আগে শুরু করেনি, রিয়াল মাদ্রিদের কেউ একজন তো শুরু করছে।
And already we're underway here.
তারপরে সে বলছে যে কে জানো জিয়াদ মনে হয় ইয়াক বললো যে হচ্ছে 2টা গোল খাবে আজকে রিয়াল মাদ্রিদ।
So many opposition teams, I would guess. No one
That they-
offers the complete package like he does. The perfect blend
কি বলে
of
বার্সা।
power, of pace, and it's no exaggeration to say that he's one of the greatest box-to-box players around.
A real handful by any measurement.
Totally.
গোল খাবে এরকম করে।
That is lovely. Oh, it's come loose. Kimmich, get these.
কিন্তু জানি এরকম হলে গোল মেজাজ খারাপ হয়ে থাকে।
Saliba. Passing nice and neat. Cannavaro. Looking for the run. Can he finish? Goal! Eintracht Frankfurt! And it's Eintracht Frankfurt who take the lead. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
তুমি এখানে কি করতে আসছো সাহিব মোহাম্মদ, মানে একটু আগুনে ঘি ঢালতে?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
আইজলামও করো না এমনিতে খেলার।
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts.
Manchester United are really in a position where
2টা উদয় উদয় খালি ওইগুলা ইয়ার জন্য আমার গোল খাওয়া লাগলো। খাইতাম কিন্তু এইভাবে ভালো লাগে না।
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this. And everyone is doing just that.
মেজাজটা খারাপ
Make
করে
it sound so simple. Kimmich. Rijkaard. Messi. That's Park Ji-sung.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
He's in a great position here. Oh, it's come loose. That's good play. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rodri attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is ended up in no man's land. It's Park Ji-sung. And he's picked it up out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Big header! And that'll be the last act of the first half.
না আমি উত্তরবঙ্গের না
Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the action is back on the way.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Saliba. Deep cross. Bullish header! Off the post! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
This their second corner of the game. Climbs up big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Looking to play him in. Ernest. Good chance here!
আরে ছি
I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Stood up well to him there. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Messi. Ernest. Some resolute defending there. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's managed to get free. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Villa. That has been cut short. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Kimmich. Tries to pass it through. Messi. Schneider, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that looks a decent ball. Cleared without complication. Van Dijk. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Park Ji-sung. Looking for options for movement. Park Ji-sung. And it's Rijkaard.
Eintracht Frankfurt surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route, but...
Goes for a shot!
Goal?
And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Goal.
Sticks it away!
আমার বাসা রাজশাহী ভাইয়া।
No way back, but they are level. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
One, two, three, four.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 15.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Coming on the field.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Number 20.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Number 42. There will be 3 minutes added time.
Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chooses to go back. Conte!
Oh, nice goal by Kante.
Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! They forced the error and extracted the maximum. So that's it. It is all over. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
ওদের ভাই সাইব আমার ফ্রেন্ড হয়।
Draw written all over it, Peter. So credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
So just time for me to say thanks.
I want
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Can he get it through? And he thumps it clear. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Subimendi. He's having a go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Has a look and plays it forward. This looks promising. Tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. Good take and big chance! And it's a goal!
কি বলবো কমেন্ট বক্সে এগুলো দেখলে আমার খেলার মন মাইন্ড নষ্ট হয়ে যায়।
Of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Guti.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Maldini. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Manchester United really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
No, that's been intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the through ball. And he's in on goal!
হারিয়েছি।
David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Schneider. Roberto Carlos. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Number 15, David
Climbs up big! Manchester United have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Aimed beyond the defence. Lobbed in behind. And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
আরে আমি পাপই করছি, বল দিয়ে দেখছি। খুদা ভাই থামেন তো।
Guti
2 added minutes has been indicated.
driving forward. Chips it through. Oh, smashing
ভাই
header.
কতগুলো গোল মিস যায়
Oh, surely that deserved
আজকে
better.
মনে হচ্ছে।
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too...
He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Guti. Now it's Haaland. Well timed, excellent interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He won't be happy with that one. And this is Owen, and he's there to make the challenge. Thuram with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
এই তো আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভালো, লিভ মি অ্যালোন। আপনি কেমন আছেন?
And it's Roberto Carlos. Maldini. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And this is Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Diogo Costa did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Manchester United are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
And he's managed to get free.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Guti. Played out towards the right wing. And he's worked it through. He's being urged to shoot. And he'll shoot here! Oh, it's fallen loose!
আরে ছি,
And he's really put himself on the line here.
এই চ্যানেলের মডারেটর কেন, কি হয়েছে?
Substitution.
না এখন কোপ খেলবো না।
Manchester United have their second corner now. Thuram clears it away. No way through, so back it comes. Tries to get it clear. Not the most accurate pass. He's on it. Can he get away?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And that's definitely not his best. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Dink through, and into the grateful arms of the keeper.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
It's a threatening ball.
Has been indicated.
আরে ছে রে ভাই।
Rodri.
আহ,
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
কতগুলো চান্স মিস করছি।
Always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
আপনার কিছু বলেনি, লিভ মি অ্যালোন। ওজা ভাই আপনার কিছু বলেনি, ঠিক আছে? মিস আন্ডারস্ট্যান্ডিং মানে কইরেন না ব্যাপারটা, অন্য কনসেপ্টের কথা হচ্ছে। আপনাদেরকে কাউকে কেউ কিছু বলে, অলওয়েজ জিজি আর হচ্ছে লিভ মি অ্যালোন, আপনাদের কাউকে কিছু বলেনি আপনারা প্লিজ। আর ওজা ভাই আপনি এখন আপাতত কোনো কিছু রিপ্লাই দেন না। আরে আপনাদের না, আপনাদের বলতে ওরকম বুঝায়নি, যেগুলো কথা শোনার পর আমার খেলার কনসেন্ট্রেশন নষ্ট হয়ে যাচ্ছে সেজন্য বলছি এসএমএস পড়ে না, বুঝছেন? হ্যাঁ বুঝলাম, গেমিং মাহি, আপনার তো আইডির নামই গেমিং মাহি। আপনার এসএমএস দেন, আমি রিপ্লাই দিব, সমস্যা নাই। উফ, আরমান এই তো আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভালো, আপনি কেমন আছেন? আমরা তো নর্মাল প্রশ্ন করছি, ওটা ওটা। না না না, দেখেন তুমি চুপ থাকো, তুমি এসে কথা বলো না যে, আবার ওই পুরান কথা মনে করে দিচ্ছে।
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! David Villa! Superb goal!
Just জিজ্ঞেস করছি বুঝছি
And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. It was very nicely done.
I doubt very much that this was...
আরে ছি হিরে পাস না দিয়ে ওক দিয়ে মারতে হতো
Guardiola. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's away. Alexander-Arnold, not the most convincing of passes.
Manchester United really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
And now the breakaway, played out wide, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kukchu attempts a clearance. Azar. Played into space. That is good alertness. Subimendi. Manchester United finding their passes. Aimed beyond the defence. Now there's a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. Chance for a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kukchu. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Saliba. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice interception, well timed. The ball has bounced loose now. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
আপনারা দয়া করে ওজা ভাইয়ের পিছনে এখন লাগেন না সে নাই
It's had its moments.
ওকে
It's 1-0 at the break.
খুদাই লাগার নাই সে আপনাদের কাউকে কিছু বলেনি আমি বলছি আমাকে বলছে আমার খেলার জন্য মেন্টালিটির সমস্যা হচ্ছিল বিদায় বলছে প্লিজ আপনারা চুপ করেন এরকম করলে লাইভের মধ্যে ভালো লাগে না বুঝলেন
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Knocks it into space. Turns and goes back. And the shot! They've done it! the goal they've been looking
কাকে
for.
গালাইছে?
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
It's Snyder! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Mbappe. That's good vision. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least.
Chance!
আরে ছি ছি ছি
Goes to
গর্বিত।
show he is human after all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
আপনারা তো দেখছি বেশি ইচ্ছা করে আরো লাগছেন, তাক খুটলাচ্ছেন লাগানোর জন্য।
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
15,
benches.
David Villa. Number 9. Dembele. Coming on the field.
Manchester
Number
United
4,
are, of course, in a
Taka.
position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Owen. Number
Mbappe.
25. Mbappe.
Well, the defence
Substitution.
just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe gets into a good position. Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Time and again they are repelled. Kukçu. It's a searching pass. Diogo Costa punts it upfield. And that's been won straight back. Oh, just skip. Goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Manchester United are closing in on a comfortable win. And he's managed to get free.
পুরিয়ে শট।
Oh, extraordinary.
Hazard clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Van Dijk. Camavinga. Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
There will be 3
That's a
minutes
cute
added
ball.
time.
And this is Hazard, brilliantly cut out. And that will be the final act. Manchester United looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them.
Please be made aware
How would you
that
sum up what
smoking
we've
is
witnessed,
only
Jim?
permitted in
Manchester
designated
United's
areas
definitely
within the
impressing me.
একটু ওয়েট করেন। কে খেলবেন আসেন। একটু কাজ আসছিল ওই জন্যে।
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Olise gets into a good position. Serginho is fouled. Olise looking for options for movement. Now here, Jim, is a truly unique player, Sergio Busquets, a player whose greatness really isn't measurable by numbers.
One of those players who keeps it simple and gets the ball to do all the work for him.
And exerts a massive influence on every match he plays.
Exactly that. I mean, he's the pivot, the one his team hinges around.
He's picked his way through. Shot, surely! Rodri is flagged offside.
এমডি রেজা, ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম, কেমন আছেন আপনি? আছি, এই তো ম্যাচ শুরু হওয়ার আগ পর্যন্ত। আমার কি নেট চলে গেল? না, একটু খেলি। আইডি রিভিউ দেওয়ার মতন মন মানসিকতা নেই। আমার নেট চলে গেছে। এমডি রেজা, আজকে হচ্ছে রিভিউ এখন দিব না, আজকে নাও দিতে পারি।
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Look at the Snyder! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen.
You're most welcome, MD Reja.
And here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Donatoni, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's been played through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Dumfries opts for safety. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Villa. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Serginho.
Manchester United really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Snyder. Subimendi threads one in, shapes to shoot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure...
দেখেন ইউটিউব চ্যানেলে ডিসকর্ডের লিংক দেয়া আছে।
Manchester United with the corner, they're first.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rodri. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Dumfries is always looking to play quality balls. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Nesta. Looking for the run. Ball driven towards the far post. Oh, what has happened here? Crossed in again. Up he goes!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
আমার পেওয়ালা টিম আপনার কেমনে মনে হলো?
Dumfries. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Van Dijk. Nesta. And Donatoni. That has been slung wide. Deep cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And we've reached half-time.
আমার একটা প্লেয়ারও টাকা দেয় কিনা না, 1 টাকা দিও না, উনি কাটি দিও না।
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Manchester United really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Manchester United are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
It'll be a throw-in.
না ফ্রিতে পাইছি
And here's Elise. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
আমি তো আপনার পাওয়ার দেখতে চাইনি
because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter attack, and that seems to
আপনি রিয়েল ফুটবলার হতে পারেন
And it's Nesta. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played out wide. Tries to play it through. And it's played in.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
না আমি জমাচ্ছি কিছুদিন ধরে হলো আগে তো জমাই না আগে 100-200 হলেই মারতাম
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Great vision. Oh, well played, well played. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Serginho. Ball's gone out of play. Busquets kept his eye on it, and he's there. Dumfries.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Schneider. Oh, played through for the wide man. And the finish! And that would have been game, set and match.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
ভাইয়া নেক্সট বার আবার কোড দিব আপনি খেললে আসেন
Substitution for Manchester United.
যে আসবে তার সাথেই খেলবো আমার কোনো ইয়া নেই আমি তো পাবো
Number 8.
যে আসতে পারবে
Number 9.
Terrific header!
Number 15.
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Number 5. Conte.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Owen. Number 25. Mbappe. Substitution.
Bullish header! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. A wonderful
কি জানি চলে গেছে হয়তো
it was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter,
এলবি
we're
বাদ
not
দিয়ে
going to
কি
see any complacency after that.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He is through here. Can he get it through? Oh, well played. Donatoni. That's a cute ball.
There will be 3 minutes.
Tries to pass it through. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise. Dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting. Oh, smashing header! It's in!
Jiyad Hossein आ गया.
Searing and imperious.
He was.
Jan Collar.
As is that. Manchester United are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and there...
কোড দিচ্ছি আসেন. আপনি খেললেন লিভ মি অ্যালোন? আপনি খেললেন নাকি এটা আপনি আসছেন? অন্য কেউ আসছে? আমি ভাবছি আপনি আসলেন গৌরব সহ. আমি আপনাকে হতাশ করলাম. আমি কি কাউকে কোড দেখছেন ইনবক্সে দিচ্ছি এরকম তো না. যা কোড দিচ্ছি আপনাদের সামনেই দিচ্ছি. না কোপ খেলবো না. কি ব্যাপার রেডি দেয় না কেন অপোনেন্ট? করছে কি? কি সমস্যা অপোনেন্টের? যারা যারা স্ট্রিম দেখছেন, যারা লাইক করেননি ভিডিওটা লাইক করে দেন, আর সাবস্ক্রাইব যদি না করে থাকেন তাহলে চ্যানেলটা সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেন. না ভাই, আপনি যদি কোড দেন তাহলে আরো সবাই এসে বলবে আমি কোড দিই, আমি কোড দিই. ওই জন্য আমি কোড আমি দিই, যে আসতে পারবে তার সাথে খেলি.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Schneider gets into a good position. Milan are looking to break at pace. Good ball over the top. Diogo Costa tries to clear. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Tries a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Nicely weighted ball. Picked out brilliantly. Now, can he find a finish? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Diogo Costa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
আমি কয়েন সেল করি না, যে নাম্বার দেওয়া আছে যদি আপনারা কেউ কিনতে চান তাহলে ওই নাম্বারে কন্টাক্ট করতে পারেন, তাহলে আপনি ওখান থেকে কয়েন কিনতে পারবেন। শান্ত গেমিং, যদি কয়েন কিনতে চান তাহলে ওই নাম্বারে কন্টাক্ট করেন। আর হচ্ছে আমার প্রোমো কোড যদি ইউজ করেন তাহলে একটু ছাড় পাবেন।
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Schneider.
Manchester United are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Now, can they get him away? He could be in here. Hazard! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's played into the middle. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Villa. Hernes looking to add to his goal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes for the shot! It's bounced back off the post. And with that, the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure.
এলবিটা নিব, এটা পাওয়া যাবে। আপনি যে ওই নম্বরে কন্টাক্ট করে নিয়েন, আপনারা ওখান থেকে কিনে দিবে, তাহলে আপনি পেমেন্ট করবেন সবকিছু।
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise to shoot.
আর মান, আমার বাসা রাজশাহী। কেমন আছেন? এই তো আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভালো। আপনি কেমন আছেন তানভীর?
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Dembele. Well, He's going to be disappointed with that. A probing pass. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Hernes, looking to play him in. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Up towards the front line. Defending was strong and firm. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as...
It's Dembele! In he goes again!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Played towards the front line. Oh, it's Dembele. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played back. Nicely shaped ball. Brilliantly cut out.
Hey.
Rijkaard. Park Ji-sung. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Guardiola. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And he cuts out the supply. Subimendi.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Threads one in. Incoming delivery. Perhaps momentary. And we're done. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better.
Walaikum assalam, Nishad.
Schneider taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
What a goal, a chance miss
Would you
kori.
summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
ভালো খেলছেন আপনি। ডিভিশন ম্যাচ খেলবেন না? খেলবো ডিভিশন ম্যাচ পরে। Oh brothers, how are you all? कितना फर्स्ट कौन है? यीशु। हाँ हाँ। এটা তো আগের আইডি মনে হয় যাবে আপনি, তাই না? কি জানি জিয়াদ ভাই কই গেল? জিয়াদ ভাই আছেন না গেছেন? Nice.
Welcome to those
Gaurav
who have joined
brother,
us all here on a beautiful
hello,
clear
कैसे हो?
evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a
এই
privilege.
তো আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভালো সজীব, আপনি কেমন আছেন?
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
The action has already started.
Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the...
Law!
বেশি জোরে ইয়ে হয়ে
Terrific
গেছে।
effort, just off target. Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
হাসেন, ধন্যবাদ। एक चांस तो दिया मामा।
Pele.
Schneider. It's
Nice goal.
goal! Manchester United! First blood drawn.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Manchester United really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Hernus.
এটা কোনো শট হয়েছে উলির?
Oh, he's really drilled it. Threads one in. Now it's Raul. Well, that's a decent
It's a goal.
chance.
I know.
He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf. And it's Luis Suarez. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Seedorf goes steaming forward.
Turns and goes back.
Rodri. Schneider.
क्या पास था यार? No cutting pass.
He's picked his way through. And we hit half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head
Nusu
into
madam
the
is okay.
Manchester United are double
Even
taking at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Yes, I'm a Messi fan, but my dominant right, that's why I played left wing.
substitution.
অবশ্যই খেলার জন্যই তো ফ্রেন্ডলি ম্যাচ খেলছি।
India get the ball rolling in the second half. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere.
না রে,
Go again. Rijkaard. And here's Bale. And this is Owen. And it's Snyder.
আটকে গেল কেন? আমার কি নেট চলে গেছে আবার? হতেই পারে। হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, দেখবো অবশ্যই। ওই জন্যই এই সময় আসছি, লাইভ স্ট্রিম শেষ করার পর খেলা দেখতে পারবো। তাহলে কি আমার লস দিছে? মানে আপনাকে অন দিছে, তাই না? নেটের সমস্যা, বুঝলাম না। দেন, রেডি দেন। ম্যাচ পড়ে গেছে, নেন। আমি হারবো কোন, আমি চাই না, সেই জন্য ম্যাচ পড়ছিল না। এর গ্যারান্টি আমি দিচ্ছি, কারণ এটা ট্রাস্টেড, সেজন্য আপনাকে দিচ্ছি। আমি কি ফেক দেওয়ার পর অ্যাকাউন্ট মারে খাওয়ার ভাই কোনো ইচ্ছা তো আমার কোনোভাবেই নাই, বুঝছেন? আপনি কথা বলবেন, ওই ভাইকে আপনি চিনেন, ওই নাম্বারে কথা বললেই হচ্ছে ইমাম ভাই, যেটা হলো আপনার ইজি প্লেস, দেখবেন হচ্ছে উনিও ফুটবল খেলে। ওনার ইউটিউব চ্যানেল আছে, সাবস্ক্রাইবার আছে, এখানে ওনাকে দেখলে বুঝতে পারবেন ট্রাস্টেড অর নট। আপনার ইচ্ছা হলে যদি আপনি ট্রাস্টেড মনে হয় তাহলে নেবেন আর গ্যারান্টি আমি দিচ্ছি এই
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to shoot. It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige. So
আমি এরপর কোড দিব বুঝছেন
That was a given.
রেড হুডেড ম্যান মিস্টার
it's mystifying that a player of his
তখন
talent wasn't picked up
আপনি যদি
sooner.
আসতে পারেন তাহলে খেলবো
Instead.
একই কথা বলে স্প্যাম করেন না
So a breakthrough already. Oh, that's well spotted. Dembele. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Shot could decent chance. They've done it. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Villa demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling
Oh.
us,
Shot a goal!
কোনো নক দিতে দিতে পাগল হয়ে গেছি আপু কোনো রিপ্লাই দেয় না
Bringing it back. Game on again.
Law really
আপনি
played
এসএমএস
that
দিয়ে
return
রাখছেন
ball
না
to perfection
একটু
there.
ওয়েট করেন
He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his team.
ভাইয়া ফ্রি হলে আপনাকে ঠিকই রিপ্লাই দেবেন
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
This looks promising. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that
দিতে
really
চায়
well and
একজন
stopped it.
যায় আরেকজন
Rijkaard. And it's Seedorf. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And he's had it nicked away. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Seedorf. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He won't be happy with that one. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's good running with the ball. Luis Suarez. Law, who does have an assist to his name. Is there any support? He might not need it. Subimendi. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Pele. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Law! They've scored!
নাইস গোল
They have hauled themselves right.
হ্যাঁ এই ম্যাচ শেষ হলে কোড দিব
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
There will be 3 minutes
Pele
at a
going
time.
full tilt down the left. We are into stoppage time. Howson spots it and intercepts. Thuram. And we hit half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Please turn towards the
Quite a
screen
half.
for
More of the
special
same, please.
presentation
Score at the
featuring
interval.
our guest
2-2.
এমবাপ্পে তো সবসময়ই ভালো খেলে দ্যাটস হোয়াটস ইয়োর ডিভিশন গেমের ডিভিশন কই থাকি সেটা জিজ্ঞেস করছেন ওনাকে কিছুদিন যাবত লাইভে আসতেও দেখি না কিসের জন্য আপু জানেন তাই জানি না তো তাহলে বলতে পারবো না ভাইয়ের সাথে তো আমার কথা হয়নি ওভাবে ওভাবে ভাইয়ের সাথে কথা হয় না
substitution.
second half then, just getting going. Law. And here's Nedved. Oh, look at the space here. Nedved! And he's quick to
কি
get it
ডিফেন্ড
clear.
করলো।
And it's Seedorf. It's Bale!
ওয়াও,
Gareth! Glittering Bale!
Well, what a restart this has been. A top player striking early. The perfect fillip to push on from what was a stunning finish.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Well, he's gone for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Law. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Bale! That is special! Gareth Bale! He's got himself an absolute peach. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. India take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 22.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
David Villa. Number 9. Dembele. Coming on the field.
And it's
Number
Owen.
42.
Well seen, saw that coming.
21.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Number 25.
Nedved.
Mbappe.
That's a little off target. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Pele. Bergomi. Seedorf. Good ball, good take. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Mbappe. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Bale.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Hoeneß cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking.
It's Bale! Nicely aimed pass. Hoeneß. Beckenbauer. Hoeneß. Rodri. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now the ball's gone astray. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Hoeneß tries to play it through. Can he get on the end of this? Nedved. Quality ball. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
আমার অ্যাকাউন্ট আমার যেটা ইচ্ছা সেটা নাম দিব। আপনার কোনো সমস্যা যদি হয় আপনি দেখবেন না eFootball গড, আপনাকে বলছি আপনার আমার চ্যানেলের নাম নিয়ে যদি সমস্যা হয় আমি খেলতে পারি কি পারি না এটা তো আপনাকে দেখতে হবে না, তাই না? আপনাকে বলছি কমেন্ট করেন, দেখেন না, নুব নাকি? প্রো আবার প্রো কে এসে বলতে যায়, মনে করেন যে টপার, সে এসে বলে আমি টপার আমি টপার, তার মানে গরু, ওই জন্য এসে বলে, বুঝছেন? আজ নিজে নাম দিছে গড, কোন জায়গায় গড ছাগল আসছে আবার বলছে। নিজের নামের সাথে আবার দিছে গড। আজ কবি আসেন আসেন গৌরব শাহ আসেন, ফার্স্ট আসেন। যাক, এট লাস্ট আপনি পারছেন জয়েন হতে। হুম, আপু আমার আইডিটা একটু রিভিউ দেবেন, নতুন আইডি কিনছি, দিয়ে দেবো। নিহাল এই ম্যাচটা খেলে নি, তারপর আপনার আইডি রিভিউ দিয়ে দেবো নি। ও কে এসএমএস দিছে বুঝতে পারিনি। জি জি, নো রিপ্লাই, হাই হ্যালো, মানে কিছুই তো দেয়নি, শুধু ইমোজি দিচ্ছে, তাই কিছু বলেনি। রিভেন্স নিলেন না ওজা ভাই সেদিনকারটা? আমি তো জানি রিভেন্স, আপনি বললে কি আর হবে। এমনি আমার অ্যাঙ্করম্যান নাই, আবার অ্যাঙ্করম্যান মিস হয়ে আস। ড্র হতো ওই দুইটা গোল বাই মিস্টেক। ভালো ছিল ভালো ছিল, অভিনয় খুব কম, মানে বেশি করে করেন, কম হয়ে গেছে বাংলাদেশে।
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence on any team he plays in.
Leading from the back, as it were.
Exactly.
And it's made its way to him. Schneider, and he was quick to react.
Wrong pass.
Hernes. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Rashford. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Looking for options for movement.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nicely aimed pass. Musiala. Now that looks a decent ball. Has a look and plays it forward. Saliba cuts it out. And it's Schneider. Oh, he's burst through.
ফেলাই দিছে এখানে ফাউল দিবে না
That is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he
Oh,
tried to
no,
score.
right.
Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
আমি হেভি খেলছিলে আমার ভয় হচ্ছিল ভাই মিস্টেক
Carlos
তাই না
to try one.
অভিনয় কম করে করেন অভিনয়
First chance from a dead ball situation. Roberto Carlos! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Koundé. And it's
আরে বল নিয়ে চলে যাচ্ছে একটু
ruffled a few
থাম
feathers,
ভাই
but well dealt with. Good spell of possession. Takes a shot! Oh, in he goes again! And he's done it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Chance
এ
for a shot!
তেরি এগুলো গোল দিতে পারেনি
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Looking to play him in. And he's certainly onside. David Villa!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
There will be 1 minute.
No, that was never going to make it. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple.
যারা যারা লাইভ স্ট্রিম দেখছেন লাইক করেননি ভিডিওতে লাইক করে দিয়েন আর চ্যানেলটা যদি সাবস্ক্রাইব না করেন তাহলে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেন
Substitution in progress.
জেরক্স ভাইয়ের বাসা কি ইন্ডিয়াতে
So off we go once more.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Cafu makes the
Bye,
interception.
bye, bye, bye,
Well,
bye.
that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's
Wow,
been
क्या
intercepted.
बात है.
Great positioning, so good from him.
Hernes. Subimendi. Manchester United have it back and can go again.
এবার গোল.
Dembele!
ও রে, ও রে, ও রে.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, that's ambitious.
क्या लाख है.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Tries to pass it through. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Aimed beyond the
আরে
defence.
পাস.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is Messi. Real chance! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 22.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 9.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Number 15.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Number 42.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Number
Just about up to 75 minutes.
Mbappe.
কোন আমি যখন সাথ দিবে না তখন কোনোভাবেই সাথ দিবে না. যাই হয়ে যাক দুনিয়াতে.
And they've got a throw. And it's Conte. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, that's well spotted. And that is...
হাই রে ভাই.
Now it's Rashford. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
বেশি মিস খেলে যা হয়.
Good alertness.
বহাল কখন থেকে পাস দিচ্ছে
This
না.
does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And here's Owen. Oh, what has happened? Chance! He scores!
By mistake I won the match. No. Big fan, you best. আরে ইটস নোহা প্রত্যেক দিন আসে একটা করে ওই কথা বলে দেন কেন. If space gaming football hi.
Madrid clearly now in lead preservation mode.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on.
আরে টাইম এত কম দিছে.
Now it's Rashford.
দেখতে দেখতে শেষ.
He's intervened well
ছি.
there. And that
ও আমি
will
গোল দিলাম ওরে অফসাইড হইছে.
Manchester United perhaps
ওই ছিলাম.
out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the
পেটি পেটি বলতে পয়সা. আহা আর কেউ আছেন মানে ফ্রেন্ড ম্যাচ খেলার জন্য? তাহলে একটু ডিভিশন খেলি গা. জিহাদ ভাই গেমে ঢুকেন দেরি হলে তখন করে দিবনি 2 মিনিট পর করে দি আর 2-1টা খেলি তাহলে শেষ আমি খেলতে চাই থ্যাঙ্কস ফর প্লেইং উইথ মি মোস্ট ওয়েলকাম ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম এসকে সোহেল ওকে কোড দিলাম কোড আমি দিব না না আমি কোড দিই আপনি আসেন তালুকদার ও ও এনএসটি নিহাল আচ্ছা আচ্ছা আমি রিভিউ দিব না একটু ভুলে গেছি मेरा स्लो है হতাশ হয়েন না নিহাল আমি আপনারটা রিভিউ দিব বলছি তো দিব এনএসটি নিহাল এনএসটি কি ছিল এটা নিচে নিহাল বড় হাতের ওকে রিভিউ দিব নি সমস্যা নেই জেরক্স স্লাইড বই লাগাও নুসু খান সরি ফর হোয়াট আমি র্যান্ডমলি কোড দিচ্ছি যে আসছে তার সাথে খেলছি ফুটবল প্রো আমি আপনার সাথে খেলতে গেলে আপনি আমি যে কোডটা দিব ওটা আসছে যদি পারেন জিয়াদ ভাই সরি কার বলছে আসতে পারেননি তাই আমি তো রেডি দিছি আপনি রেডি দেন আমি ঝগড়া লাগাইলাম আই গেস আই ছিল ওই টপিক বাদ এখন ওই কথা তুলেন না
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, he's been caught napping. he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Van Basten. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bale. No, that's been intercepted. Subimendi. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Played backwards here.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here. Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Chance for a shot!
এটা ভুলের জন্য কোনো
Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Hernes. And it's Sneijder. This looks promising. And that has been cut short.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
বোঝা সেটা হারার পর থেকে কুফা লাগছে
Nicely weighted ball. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's
Bale!
বললাম না
Taken with style. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
so smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And now he has two. Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Looking to play him in. David Villa looking to run onto it. Hernes. Aimed beyond the defence. Nesta.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Bale.
There will be 1 minute
Subimendi.
added time.
Sneijder. And there's the end of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off.
আমি নিজে ড্যাশ থেকে ছাড়া দেওয়ার ম্যাশ আপ করা শিখছি এই ম্যাশ আপ করতাম আগে আগে প্রথম থেকে ড্যাশ খেলতাম পরে ম্যাশ আপ করছিলাম তখন ম্যাশ আপ আবার
And the action is back underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Now it's Villa. He might be in here.
এটা কি ছিল ফল্ট মানুষ সহ্য করবে
Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're
এটা কি ধরনের মিস্টেক
It's plain and simple.
Roberto Carlos.
ভাই রে ভাই বিগার মার্কা ফল্ট করে
And it's Snyder. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Rodri. He's found a way through. And the finish! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. And Czech pulls off a sensational save.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be
একটা
hugely
সুযোগ
telling now.
আসছিল কি গোল মিস দিছি
Maldini just eases him off the ball. David Villa touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
He's gone to
হাহা
goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce.
কত মিস্টেক কত মিস্টেক
And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Roberto Carlos. Pirlo does well to get it back. Pirlo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hernes. Snyder.
হতাশ আমি হতাশ মানে
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, it's Van Basten! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
There will be 1 minute at
Oh,
a
good
time.
read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hernes. And that is that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
And now
Well,
I'd
there
like
was
to
a
take
distinct
quick
lack
overview
of
the game
clarity.
এটা আইডি কিনছেন এই আইডি কিনছেন নিহাল এরা আপনার কিনা আইডি আমি রিভিউ দিচ্ছি না ওই ভাইরা অনেকক্ষণ ধরে আমাকে রিকোয়েস্ট করছে আইডি কিনছে কেমন তাই জন্য আমি রিভিউ দিচ্ছি না কোনো খারাপ না ভালোই আইডিয়া আছে অলিভার খা আছে লাস্ট ম্যাচ যেই খেলবে আসেন ও আচ্ছা, যাক অ্যাট লাস্ট জেরক্স ভাই আসতে পারছেন, এই অনেক। শাহেদ সেলিম, হ্যালো। রেদওয়ান, হাই। আলামিন সরকার, সাজেদ, আরেকটা বাঙালি এত ফাস্ট কেমনে? আপনি আপনি না, যে কোনো কেন জানি যায় না, অনেক ফাস্ট ঢুকে। আমার আইডি দেখবেন? একটা কোল পারমানেন্ট কার্ড দরকার। না, ফোয়ার ফোয়ার বলতে দেশের বিবিধকে চেঞ্জ করা উচিত ছিল।
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the
রে ভাই,
juices
এত
flowing.
তাড়াতাড়ি ঢুকতে পারে? জানি
This
না,
is Peter Drury, and next to me providing
রেটিং
insights
কম
will be Jim Beglin.
আছে।
Cheers,
আপু
Peter. It's a
আজকে আর লাইভ
privilege
আসেন
to
না?
be here. It really is.
কি আপু আজকে আর
And the
লাইভে
mood is
আসেন না নাকি
boisterous.
বলতে?
It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Well, you would think that the name Luis Suarez on any team sheet is sufficient to make any opponent shiver.
And I think I'd struggle to name a striker who's better at playing his position.
So what would you...
Decent chance! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if
কালকে
the
লাইভ আসবো
defence
না।
saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Great ball if he can get...
Can he finish? Sticks it away! And once more
কি জানি
we're
কবে
on
আসবো পিএসসিডির সাথে
You
ম্যাচ নিচ্ছেন?
score, we score!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill.
And the shot!
আটে গোল।
It's there!
আমি বলে আপনি
Back in
খেলেন না?
front!
আমি কেন হচ্ছে খেলবো না?
One place the
আমি
keeper
কোড
couldn't
দিচ্ছি,
reach.
দেখছেন তো,
That's
কোড
just a
দিচ্ছি। আমি
fabulous,
কি
fabulous
কাউকে
finish.
বলছি?
Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Hernes. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game.
করা ইম্পর্টেন্ট।
Now it's Luis Suarez. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that's a dangerous ball. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
শিট।
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Messi. Shoots! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
ভাই আমি কিসে পড়ি, এজ কত, এইগুলা পার্সোনাল কোয়েশ্চেন ছাড়া খেলা রিলেটেড যে কোনো কোয়েশ্চেন করতে পারেন। I will try to answer your question.
Luis Suarez! Goal! They are really purring. firing here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on it.
And another try! And yes, it's
আপু আমি বর্তমান ডিভিশনে 2 আছি, আমাকে 1-এ তুলে দিবেন। ভাইয়া আমি তো ভাবে কাউকে তুলে দিই না, আর আমার হচ্ছে আইফোন ডিভাইস মানে তো লগ ইন করার একটা সমস্যা আছে।
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Look at the space here. It's Luis Suarez!
আচ্ছা প্লেইং
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And we have our very first corner. Schneider clears. And now they can spring out of defence. That has been cut short. And it's Dembele. Schneider. And that pass just didn't quite work. Rijkaard. It's a searching pass.
There will be 3
You can
minutes
never be
added
short of
time.
runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's very neat. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's
ও
on! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And the first
আমি
half is
কিভাবে
done.
কথা বলছি যে আপনার ক্লিয়ার লাগলো না?
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Messi, it's a threatening ball. Hernes. Zubimendi. To Schneider. Hernes. Looking to play him in. Zubimendi, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Great pass.
And this is Eto'o. Eto'o! Yes! And they are
খেলার
crucial.
মুড নষ্ট।
A truly
কতগুলা গোল
wonderful
খাবো।
strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Clinical, just takes the shot. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
না বুঝলে কিছু করার নাই।
Rijkaard.
আমি ছাড়া সবাই ভালো খেলে রে ভাই।
Schneider. Hernes. And the pass is intercepted. Eto'o. Now it's Villa. Great vision. Oh, just shot a goal! Really well taken goal. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
কেন ফরফিট দিব?
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 15.
Both Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Coming on the field.
Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game.
Number 25.
Forwards and with intent.
Number 4.
That's a sharp pass. Owen.
Substitution.
Ernest, not the most accurate pass. And that's really well manoeuvred. Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Haaland. And the shot! It's in! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
আরে তাকায় থাকি দি একদিকে যায় আর একদিকে যা গোল
The
খা
idea was a good one. And he's had a hit.
জানি তো
He's got a goal.
এত ভুল ভাল পাস
Just
আরে
cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And he's intervened well there. Rijkaard. And it's Owen. Passes
দে ভাই আরেকটা গোল দে ভাই
Owen. And
আবার
Owen! Oh, taken with style. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
অরূপ বড়ুয়া 1 টাকা খরচ করিনি আমার F2P অ্যাকাউন্ট ভাইয়া রিকোয়েস্ট দিয়ে কি হবে আমার ফ্রেন্ড রিকোয়েস্টে থেকে কোনো লাভ নাই আমি কোনো কারোর সাথে ফ্রেন্ডলি ম্যাচ খেলি না অন্য সময় না না জমাইছি একটাও কিনিনি আমার আইডিতে কোনো টাকা খরচ করিনি এই পর্যন্ত আলামিন সরকার হতাশ কেন আমিও ফ্রি যারা আছেন সবাই 1000 তো খরচ করছেন জানি না সবারটা বলতে পারবো না ভালো আইডি তো সবাই খরচ করে আমারটা কোনো খরচ করা নাই
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and
আমার
I'm joined
বাসা
in the
রাজশাহীতে।
commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, you would think that the name Luis Suarez on any team sheet is sufficient to make any opponent shiver.
And I think I'd struggle to name a striker who's better at playing his position.
So what would you say is his outstanding characteristic, Jim? What makes him special?
Well, I'm going to have to say it's his winning mentality, that doggedness, that ruthlessness, the desire to win.
Shot, surely!
টিকি জমাইতে কতদিন লাগছে? বেশি দিন লাগেনি।
Place to deal with that.
Manchester United with the corner.
আড়াই মাসেই হয়ে গেছে।
And he thumps it clear. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that has not gone well. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rooney, and the shot!
নাইস গোল।
Delivered all right. The movement so precise.
অপূর্ব দাদাকে চিনেন? হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ চিনি।
Look, if you want to be effective on
চিনবো না
the
কেন?
break, the key element is always pace. That's
কি
what
হয়
really
আপনার?
rips defenses apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, well played, well played.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Koundé. Can he get on the end of this? Now, can they get him away? He's through here. Oh, good take in a good area. Nice interception, well timed. This their second corner of the game. Big header! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And one more try! And it's in! Manchester United are back on level terms. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves
যারা যারা স্ট্রিম দেখছেন তারা ভিডিওটা লাইক করে দিন, লাইক না করলে। আর চ্যানেল যদি নতুন হয়ে থাকেন সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিন।
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal.
There's the shot! Really well
কি করবে?
taken goal. And again they hit the front. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Bigo does really well to win the ball there. Rooney. That's a cute ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
মন ভালো ছিল, খারাপ হয়ে গেছে। আর কোনোভাবে খেলতেও ভালো লাগছে না।
Luis Suarez! Now who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shapes to shoot. They want to be quick to recover this. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Dembele. And this is Dembele. Rooney. Can he get it through? It's Luis Suarez! And now they can clear their lines. Oh, it's Dembele. Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Chance! Oh, taken with style. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Manchester United are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. Madrid kick off the second half. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking to play him in. Roberto Carlos. Oh, easy pickings there. Tries to pass it through. Kukçu. And Serginho. Kukçu. Now it's Luis Suarez. Cannavaro. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
David Villa. Shot could be on. And a chance! Sticks it away! And they get themselves in front! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
Madrid take the lead.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an error. David Villa! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And he shoots! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Suarez really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Sneijder. Good running, strong and purposeful. Tries to play it through.
আরে কখন কতক্ষণ সময় নিছে
Getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Cannavaro with a fine tackle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's managed to get free. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
And now, please turn
Well,
towards
after
the
all of that,
screen
Jim,
for a
what do you
সবাই
think?
তাহলে ভালো থাকেন সুস্থ থাকেন
Lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do.
আবার নেক্সট স্ট্রিমে যেদিন আসবো সেদিন খেলা হবে আল্লাহ হাফেজ